You can't go find a generational talent like Amen Thompson. I'm sorry.
It's criticism, baby, constructive criticism. And the way them last couple games looking, you ain't been looking like Batman.
Just like my undrafted mindset. I gotta go get this. I ain't hearing nothing. I'm working.
They on 50 field playing 50 game. T.I. up by 20 right now.
This journey right here, I'm like, man, I ain't leaving nothing on the table.
If you knew then what you knew now.
Bruh, probably would have added 3, 4, 5 years on to my career. What up, what up? It's your boy Big Perk here, Kendrick Perkins. Hey, listen, another episode of Perk Unplugged with my guy, Killa Kyleon. Hey, get used to that face because you go see him on the regular. Now, he more of a shit starter than me, okay? We got a special guest in the building, my little brother, our boy, H-Town legend himself, Danuel House, you know what I mean? But listen, before we get started, shout out to all the subscribers. Shout out to everybody representing the Road Trip family, Perk Unplugged edition. You know what I mean? Tell a friend to tell their grandmas and all that shit to go hit that like and subscribe button because it's real over here. But guess what? It's brought to you by Fanatics Sportsbook, okay? I'm going to say that again. Yes, this episode is sponsored, partnership, brought to you by Fanatics Sportsbook. I got my boy D House in the building. Hey,
Yes, sir.
hey, Killa.
Hey,
Hey, listen, man.
Talk to me.
Bro, you start more shit than me. My wife told me, we coming back from Memphis, right? So she like, I gotta hear this episode again. I put her in the driver's seat. I took the 8.5 hours there. We went to a basketball tournament.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden she drove back. She drove like 2 hours. She put the episode on again because she like, oh yeah, he talk big shit. She like that shit though. But we ruffle feathers, man. We ruffle feathers about the Houston Rockets.
Yeah.
KD got in his comments, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He was in his feelings a little bit, you know what I mean? But he said what he said.
I'm a facts over feelings guy, man.
You a what?
I'm a facts over feelings guy. I don't bring shit to the table unless I'm coming with the table and it's gonna be a fact. I'm a realist, man. I told him in the last episode, I'm a realist. I ain't an idealist. I don't deal in theoretics or none of that, man. I'm gonna come with the facts. How the hell you mad at me for something you said?
Uh-oh.
You went on the record and said, I am not a leader. I don't want to be a leader. I want to play basketball. You get paid in the hundreds of millions to win. You are a designated leader, whether you want to believe that or not. But I'm going to just tell you what you said. You can't be mad at me. Don't shoot the goddamn messenger. It's criticism, baby, constructive criticism. And the way them last couple games looking, you ain't been looking like Batman.
I was going to dive into that because D-House, you know what I mean? Like, first of all, man, shout out to you, man. You know what I mean? Coming on, man, blessing us with your presence.
I appreciate
you know what I'm saying? And being from the H-Town, I always got to start with the H-Town teams. We got to go there. And so you got the Houston Rockets, you got Kevin Durant. I know how I feel about them. I told this to Killa when we did our last episode, and then I tell him behind the scenes, we both agree that they should have got GIANNIS, but they didn't go get GIANNIS. Right now, the way that you're looking at the league, looking at the Western Conference, how do you value the Houston Rockets? What do you see from them? What is their ceiling, should I say?
Ceiling, and what do I value and see? Like I said, they got. To be honest with you, man, I would have kept Jalen Green.
What you mean?
Over Thompson, because theoretically, if you would have matched KD with Jalen Green and teach him a little bit more about the Golden State pass of type of effect, because three ball is
talking about Amen Thompson.
The Thompson.
You would have traded.
I would have got and then I would have just brought in a veteran defender, an older defender. I would have, because if you, that's just my opinion, because the three ball, I need the three to picture this team the way that Raphael Stone would try to picture this team. Because I can't see it, because if you got Seguin taking a lot of threes, and like you said, you need KD to be the big dog.
I need him to be the big dog, but I agree with you.
He not getting the ball.
I gotta ultimately agree with that to a degree, and I'm gonna tell you why. I like Amen, but I also like Jalen. I feel like they gave up on Jalen too quick. And to me, That's the normal history of Houston. Why I can't rock with a lot of the Houston shit, because there's no loyalty in the growth. I told you last time, Houston want too much shit out the microwave. They don't want nothing off the stove. If it don't produce quick, they gonna get rid of shit, and they gonna get rid of shit fast. Cause think about it, bro. We won 2 motherfucking championships back to back, and we traded a whole goddamn championship team for Charles Barkley. And how that work out?
Man, I did first take the other day. I didn't come on here to debate with y'all. Y'all want to bring this shit up out of me, because I'm trying to comprehend where y'all going with this. You can always go find another motherfucking Jalen Green. You could go find another motherfucker, a high volume shooter that's gonna take a lot of shots to get his 20 points. You can't go find a generational talent like Amen Thompson. I'm sorry. You can't go find a guy when you talk about pure athleticism, a freak of nature. Amen Thompson has the potential to be the best two-way player in the league. It's gonna be hard because you got that big long motherfucker down there in San Antonio. But 100%. if you telling me all this young man got to do to take his game to the next level,
shoot that bitch better,
is shoot the ball better?
Yes,
that's it.
Yes, because he's going. Look, I'm saying this. Look, you said you're asking me, so I'm just saying this. Ceiling wise, I compare. Jalen is much more of a threat right now.
100%.
If we can get him to get his 3-ball up, it will make him so much more deadly.
You talking about the same Jalen Green that folded like clean sheets in the postseason last year? You talking about that same motherfucker?
Perk, he
so
young.
I'm gonna tell you this.
The Thunder took time and build it with this.
I ain't never seen no. But I ain't never seen. Listen, I played with Russ. I played with KD. Young James Harden. Shea wasn't folding like that.
No, he wasn't folding, but they took you.
You don't go from
he got quizzes. He had CP. He had Dennis Schroeder. He had good leaders. Jalen Green came into. I'm gonna speak. He came into really with us when we had Steven Silas as a coach, bro. So his out the gate into the NBA, he was already getting not the fair amount of coaching and proper structure that a young man of his talent and capability came into the.
I can't be hearing this right. Not from two Texas boys. Because the one thing that we identified from the jump, if a motherfucker got nuts, you don't go in the first round of the playoffs. And I can understand a little drop off, but when you talk about going from averaging 20 to 9, I got a problem with that. That means you ain't got the nutsack. Your balls ain't.
I can point out a few Rockets that didn't have the nutsack in the postseason. And that'll be some whole more other different shit. And I'll be in the comments again if I start talking about niggas that need to go see the Wizard. But as a young man at that age, like I say, we want microwave. We in the era now, we want everything out the microwave and nothing on the stove. How long it took Mike to get to his pivotal point to where he was Mike? When he played Bird, he was getting his ass smacked by that big white boy.
Yeah, but he also earned Black Jesus his
100%. But this the thing. How many times did it take him to get past Detroit? How many times we so used to seeing LeBrons, we so used to seeing, hell, even Kobe. Kobe averaged goddamn 7 points. You know what everybody, his rookie season, you know what everybody's excuse is? Dale Harris wasn't putting him on the floor. Now you either got it or you don't, bro. It's so much talent that I've seen that come out the gate with it. We ain't never seen a Wemby. The last time we seen a Wemby, we seen it in Brun, to where he came out the gate, TTG. Train to go. Wembyana, TTG, train to go. Shea, you ain't seen Shea do this when he was with the Clippers? And what Doc Rivers said, that's his nightmare. He had dreams about getting rid of dude. So with a Jalen, as good as he was playing off the rip, when you get to that stage, bro, you know better than anybody. Bro, that's a different beast when you get to them playoffs. Everybody not prepared to. Sometimes you got to take that L, and that stage when the real lights come on, I seen the beard fold. Yeah. He was a bad son of a bitch during postseason, but when the lights came on, that man got missing. He was on the milk carton, bro.
Yeah, I get that part. So we all agree. We ain't gonna stay on this long. We all agree that because we could be all day. But we all agree right now that the Rockets are not legit title contenders.
I'm not going to even say that because I'm going to go back to this. I'm going to tell you why. When you look at the Rockets when they won their second championship in Clutch City, what seed was they?
It was about, what, 7 seed?
It was 8.
8, okay.
So
okay.
I'm saying that I think we so used to seeing everybody be at the height and certain people that's up in these 1s and 2s. It's been a minute since we actually seen an 8 and a 7 and a 6 seed come and come up.
But you had the dream. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I get it, Shangoon. I think his ceiling is very high, D-House. But I'm of the mindset, and y'all know this, that offense gonna win you games. But if your ass ain't sliding these puppies defensively,
100%.
I saw the other night, I believe they were playing the Spurs. Do you realize the Spurs ran a pick and roll action at him 15 straight times?
100%.
He scored 13. They scored 13 out of 15
100%.
Motherfucker, at some point,
it gotta
be your problem.
That's my problem with him. But we said that's my problem with him.
We talking about 2 slides.
Yeah. But that's what I see him and KD get into it a lot about. And I can honestly say that I see that. I see them have so much discommunication on the floor.
It started with where I said it at. James left. We had John Wall. Boogie Cousins was there for a little time. He wasn't there around. As people love to talk about that motherfucker. That motherfucker, he's gonna encourage you to grow them nuts, and he's gonna tell us again, come on.
Yeah.
He's gonna make him get used to a real big man and making him
100%.
score and push it. So with us having Steven Silas, and you know how the league is, it's so much front office control nowadays. It's like it's a numbers game. They think about, okay, since he's 19, we can train him in a way to be like Jokic, instead of letting him get some of DeMarcus Cousins, rub off on him and get a little tough, and then get that, and he's still gonna get to the Jokic part because that's the umbrella that he grew up underneath. He grew up underneath.
But I like Sagon though.
Yeah, I like him.
I like him a lot.
I like him a lot.
I love him because he's selfish.
But I'm gonna tell you the ultimate thing that I think they lacking though. They don't got no Reed Shepard starting to come into. I like Reed Shepard these past few games.
I like him a lot.
That's what I think that the Houston Rockets need. They need that point guard presence to spread that flow out with a good flow general. And Van Fleet brought that.
Yeah,
right now they don't have that because they not even more confident in Reed as I would think they be. But Reed can ball though.
They can. They're ceiling. They'll be out by the second round, possibly the first round. I don't see them beating OKC. I don't see them beating the Spurs. I don't see them beating the Nuggets. I damn sure don't see them fucking with Ant-Man. Unless
Ike pulls some playoff tricks out his hat.
Who?
Because Ike he's a good coach.
He made the truth.
He got some tricks up his sleeve. So it's like that's one of the reasons they in the realm of
but that OKC.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's still a good coach.
Bro, that OKC. To see them boys sit Shea down and they run through your head like water. The second squad hooped just as hard as the first squad.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
They didn't have Williams or Shea, and they was still running your ass out the gym.
Yeah.
Chemistry.
No,
that's the
chemistry.
And the only teams that I ever seen like that, I'm going to tell you what they remind me of. They remind me of a younger Golden State, but it looked like they got a Popovich system on nobody a superstar.
Well,
like it's no ego. It's no ego over there. Everybody hooping.
I say
everybody hooping.
You said it right with the first pop name is Boris Diaw in there because it's like they playing 0.5 mentality. I ain't got nothing. You got it. Oh, okay. You ain't got nothing. I'm gonna run into this action for you. I screen.
It's too many weapons.
I'll do it for you, bro. And then you know what? Since you did this for me, here you go. You know what I'm saying? So it's
unselfish basketball.
They playing together. It's like, all right, Shea, you the man. You got the keys to this Ferrari. Where you want to park it at? You want
he unselfish.
Cool. And the thing about him is he ain't demanding. He demanding them to play at a high level, like they demanded him to play at a high level, and he let them hold him accountable, which is live.
That's beautiful.
You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Shea because
sure
he was around. I gotta give it up. He was around good leadership that kind of taught him and got him to where he needed to go, and he just stayed working at it himself too.
So y'all see all these up and coming, like, you know, superstars that's on the rise.
Yeah.
Right? You got
Ant-Man too.
You got Ant-Man.
I got one. I'm
I'm
rocking with right now.
You got Wemby.
I like LaMelo.
You got Jaylen Brown.
LaMelo too.
You got Jaylen Brown. You got SGA. I need to know from you, if you starting a team today, who are you picking and why?
Shit, if you're gonna give me Wemby, I'm gonna pick Wemby. Ain't nobody walking through the door that tall and can do what bro can do. So realistically, you know what I'm saying? So it'll put the other team center at a mismatch. And you know, our league is built off of mismatches. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
So pick and roll. And if we put you in that cycle and you can't stop it, your coach don't call a timeout.
You in that blender is over.
You in the blender. Or you're gonna get subbed out. You know what I'm saying? So I start there. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta agree. 100%. I to look at generational talents, we don't never really get
Well, we toss around that word too much.
What's that?
Generational.
But I'm gonna say that you said that before. What I mean is tossed around a lot, but let's be realistic. It's not many. You haven't seen, to me, they come every 15, maybe 10, 15 to 20 years where you get a freak of nature that come like that. Because yeah, Kobe was close to Mike, but we never seen 23 years, 22, 6 and 9. That shit is just impossible, bro. To see what Bron do, and from the time he entered the arena, it's been the same output. Now you get Wemby and you see that to where it's like looking at KD on steroids.
Yeah.
To where he can shoot the 3 ball. He good with a handle. He can post you up. He got an all-around unstoppable game. And to be that big, bro, and it looked like he out there playing with a Nerf basketball.
Yeah, no, I agree.
It looked like he playing with a Nerf.
I mean, if I'm starting the team, I'm definitely taking Wemby. I mean, the shit that he's doing, it look like AI at times. You know what I mean?
100%.
Like, every day, every game you watch, I don't give a damn if it's against the Sacramento Kings or whoever, he's must-see TV. He's the only person that I would spend my hard-earned money to go buy wood, to go put my feet on the wood to watch him play. Because I gotta see that. Anthony Edwards, I want to go see.
That's my guy too.
I want to go see Ant-Man, but I'm calling my connects and I'm getting.
Do you think he stay?
I done seen him miss a missed dunk on Joel Embiid, and I was one step over from the help. When I say, good God Almighty, he looks like Mike in 85, 80. That era, dude. Never seen nothing like
that. I'm gonna tell you, that's exactly what he looked like.
But you know, I just feel like right now the best player in the league is SGA.
Yeah.
I mean, he's arguably about to go down as the greatest efficient scorer to ever play the game of
100%.
You know, we have big men that in their careers that shoot fucking jump hooks, dunks, pick and roll layups, floaters.
For the 75?
That don't end their career. That don't end their career averaging over 50% field goal percent shooter.
True.
Excuse me. 50% field goal percent. This man is constantly, for the last 4 years, been 52, 54, 55.
I've never seen somebody with a perimeter game like that, ever. Once he crossed the 3, you don't know where the hell he going.
You heard what he said the other day, huh? That motherfucker say, I already got the answers to the test. He said, I already got the answers. I just be waiting on the question.
Come on, bro.
Say
that's my favorite argument between him and what I'm seeing LaMelo do. I love LaMelo Ball.
I love LaMelo too.
I love LaMelo Ball, bro. I just love that game. It's like this the difference and why I love his game so much. He having fun still. Them Charlotte boys over there. We've never seen a Charlotte team look like these boys.
Miles Bridges.
They got coaching. Yeah. They got coaching and they got culture.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah,
I like that.
They got coaching and culture.
The 2
You know what I mean? At first, they kept trying to build the house on sand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Motherfuckers go sink the whole time.
Yeah. Sure.
You gotta get some foundation.
100%.
They got the foundation in there.
They wasn't building it from the roof down.
Nah, and actually on some real shit, it started with they rookie and Con Knipple. He came in with a whole nother,
for sure.
Like his mindset different. You could tell he has, like, I call it that old soul mentality that it's like all of a sudden it became a ripple.
I'm gonna tell you what they look like.
Who?
They look like you, Harden, and Westbrook. LaMelo, Bridges, and
Brandon Miller.
Brandon Miller. They look like I mean, it looked like because
Musa. That's the name, the big center, man. That motherfucker.
And I see him. I see him in. I see him in the first round. I do see him in the playoffs. The way they playing right now, I see him in the first, at least the first, because the way they looking, man. That man hit 10 threes in goddamn how many quarters? He come out there and hit 10 last week.
Yeah.
And he got one of the most ridiculous looking shots I done ever seen next to the Matrix. Like, that was the other work. Man, it just looked like he having fun, and I like to see the game when they having fun.
Yeah. So, man, yeah, it's crazy. So, man, D House, man, like, you didn't close that chapter of hooping, huh?
Yeah, I think so.
What you mean?
Yeah, I think so. Should I had one last little surgery? Realistic with myself. I think I put in enough work. I fought for an undrafted candidate. I made a name for myself from a person that wasn't supposed to make it according to the certain scouts.
You ball, boy. You ball.
I'm over here with y'all now. We thugging.
Yeah.
We thugging.
Nah, that's real. And look, people don't realize, man, because I always share it all the time. I went through that stage where I didn't retire on my own terms, right? I retired because the phone stopped ringing.
Yeah.
I went through a depression for about 2 years where I was ashamed to even step foot outside the house. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't feel like nobody asking me. Well, I felt like it was embarrassing for a motherfucker to ask me, hey, what squad you on? You know what I'm saying? What team you on? I'm like, shit, I ain't picked up by nobody. You know what I mean? That shit happened for me fast. So for a 10-year stretch, I was on being a starter on the squad where it was like we was actually contending.
Yeah.
And that shit just kind of faded out real quick on me. I'm like, damn, this shit really over. You know what I mean? So I don't think people realize how it is when basketball is all you've been knowing your entire life, and then all of a sudden that phone stopped ringing.
Yeah, no, they really don't. Yeah, shit, the calls from people too stop. Everything stops. So shit, the thing that kept me going is like I got lost in my music. I was trying to build a brand behind the doors, the closed scenes. Anyway, I was always adventurous, trying to tap into new business opportunity, knowing that I was undrafted, and it took me a while to get my traction. So I already knew, like talking to the vets, Tyson Chandler and stuff. I had good vets when I came into the league. You know what I'm saying? So my good vets, I just remember the stuff that they said. Yeah, we pulling up in a double R, but man, if you don't get no money like this, don't go buy that mother. So shit, instead of me getting in my feelings and taking it prideful, yeah, I went to work and worked hard every day and gave it my all. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to win all the time. Shit, especially knowing that me winning would definitely change my generational cloth for forever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I did something, a little dent for him now, but I was trying to make sure I just paved the way, if that makes sense.
I got a question for you. Do you, and this is a question that I ask everybody that, because I put hip hop and basketball is one and the same. And what I mean by that, the mentality on the floor as an artist, you had that same mentality and work ethic within hip hop. Do you think that hip hop culture and basketball is one and one?
Hip hop, basketball, and fashion.
Yeah.
3-man weave. Let's get it.
Yeah.
Real talk, because they all go hand in hand. Russ put her own shape, put her on. All the NBA players put the fashion on, and then they listen.
You
to
step two.
Artists.
You step two.
Yeah, no, but we gonna like Perk said, we gonna give everybody else their flaws. They see how we dress. They know we get it. They know you get it. They know Perk get it. We get it on a regular, but just to see it, you know what I'm saying? It's just on a different atmosphere.
And but like being in rap a lot, what a lot of people tend to don't understand. Rappers want to be athletes want to be rappers, and
because y'all
it's
hoop,
a marriage.
y'all hoop, but in reality, y'all hooped in high school,
100%,
middle school, bro. So it's like y'all still.
But also, we had that mentality, but it's like the way that we go hand in hand.
Yeah.
We the soundtrack. We the soundtrack to everything you doing.
Yeah.
And the way that y'all play, that's how we envision being in the booth. Would you say that's what got you hungry and the way you approach hip hop?
Man, that was one of the ways. And then, man, being honest, investing and losing in people that really didn't believe in themselves when I believed in them.
And it's a lot of that.
Yeah. So I basically had to jump up in the booth and was like, all right, I spent too much money now. My wife at the crib.
Come on, man.
On my neck. Hold on, baby. So now that's what made me jump up in there, get up in the booth.
Cause I got a lot of homies that rap and do ball.
Yeah.
And I work with a lot of guys that hoop and do the rap.
Yeah.
It's like looking what Zebo did. Like Zebo turned that key and got and look how Zebo and them rocking. Look at Stack, how Stack rocking.
Yeah.
You know, look at Iverson, how Iverson rocking.
Yeah.
Look at how Ron Artest rock. I remember all these guys doing basketball, and what I don't like that a lot of people tend to do is try to disassociate the two and not understanding this our culture.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But and it is our culture, and I like. So and I always want to ask you, right? Like, cause stepping in that field as a former hooper, right? You get a lot of doubters.
Yeah.
Right? You get a lot of doubters. Like, man, that's the first thing come to mind. Like, everybody instead of looking at the positive and saying, hey man, go do you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The first thing they do when they look at athletes that they get in the boot and get in the lab and want to, you know what I'm saying, do their thing on the rap scene, the first thing people start doing is they start low-key hating. Like, 100%. Man, what's he doing? He's an athlete. So, like, you had to hear it.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So your mental mindset of that is what?
Just like my undrafted mindset. I gotta go get this. I ain't hearing nothing. I'm working. You let it. It's okay for bro man to do it. What's the problem with me doing it?
Yeah, I'm with it. Like, look, I'm all in for.
That's just my approach on. You know what I'm saying? The backbite. If that's the comment that they would have to say. And I actually enjoy doing this, bro. Like I said, bro. I put on my music and I can work out, clean, do all the stuff, listen to your music, listen to everybody, young boy, listen to all the culture and just do what I need to do and handle stuff.
But you know, your story is no different from a lot of rappers too.
Correct.
It's a lot of rappers, and what I've seen with athletes that jumped into entertainment, it makes more sense because you'll put your investment and your hard work and hard-earned money into somebody that's not gonna take it as serious as you. I watched Jeezy do that. I watched so many other rappers that came into rap investing in other talent that was around them. And the one thing that I can tell you about hip-hop that I've always known, hard work beat talent when talent don't want to do the hard work. And that's the main thing. Why go spend hundreds of thousands and millions on somebody that's not gonna take it as serious as you?
Yeah.
And you got the means to be able to do that. And I'm not just saying that because you're here, but you actually got something with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the beauty about it, you take it way more serious than the average rapper actually takes it serious. And being at our last show, we talked about hip hop and we talked about seeing Houston is a lot different because people in Houston feel like if you're not a Houstonian, you can't speak on Houston business. I had to argue this all week about a comment Perk said, and I wanted to have the opportunity to backtrack and defend my partner by saying this. He live in Houston and he from an hour up the road. He a Texas boy. Not only this, what they don't understand is so many Texas boys in the league and there's so many people in the league that come from this city and come from this state that have grown up listening to the music. And what everybody need to understand about your comment, what you were saying about Dallas and Houston, you international and you all over the US in different cities, you meeting different people, and people that's fans of music tend to go back and be like, man, I don't hear so much about this no more. You dealing with different walks of life and you in different areas where when you popping, You gonna hear what's popping.
Right.
But that has a lot to do with what we were saying and what I'm saying for you. The beauty of what you got, you have so many relationships outside of the city that's a plus as a rapper. The one thing that I can give advice on, man, take them talents on the road just like you do the games. But just like the game, it matter more when you on the road, showing up on the road than it do at home. Because that's how they gonna know you outside of home. You gotta bust their ass when you on that road. And a lot of the reasons why you don't hear so many people, because you in rooms well, when they talk about certain things right now, being like we were saying, the industry is in Dallas. A lot of people from Houston get comfortable and complacent with being in Houston that they not out on the road working. So when you go to talking to people and they go to talking about Houston and you go to telling them about somebody, they probably not ever heard those people, being that they haven't came and planted their seed somewhere else.
All right, we're in that part of the season now. Every possession starts to feel different before the playoffs. Seeding matters. Matchups matters. So if you're getting involved during this stretch run, I'm rocking with Fanatics Sportsbook. One thing I really like, fair play protection. If your player gets injured in the first half, your bet gets refunded. And if it's part of a parlay, that leg gets voided and the rest of your ticket stays alive. Now, this late in the season, you know how fast things could change. That kind of protection, that matters. And on top of that, you can earn 10% fan cash back on your bets. So even if it's not your night, you're still stacking something. You could use that fan cash on bets, profit boosts, or even grab NBA gear at collectibles at fanatics.com. So while we're breaking down the biggest storylines and keeping it real every Sunday on Perk Unplugged, make sure you're tapping in with Fanatics Sportsbook. Winning hits different here.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In Connecticut, call 888-789-7777. In Massachusetts, call 800-327-5050. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY. In Maryland, visit mdgamblinghelp.org. Not available in all states. Terms apply. See Fanatics Sportsbook app.
You know the thing that bothered me the fucking most when they attack the whole shit of, man, Perk from Beaumont. Yeah, I'm from Beaumont. I'ma always rip the 409. I've been living in Houston 22 years. And people that done grew up in Houston, guess what? A lot of you motherfuckers, I done did more in Houston than you done actually did.
Come on now.
I'm not talking about just giving away shit in Houston or doing stuff for the community. I'm talking about actually living shit in Houston. Motherfucker, I stayed at TSU with my partner back in 02 and 03 and 04 when I came home in the summertime. Like, I was actually in the thick of things. I was down there on MLK at the car.
I can attest to that.
I was, you know what I'm saying?
I can attest to that.
It's not a club I didn't hit. So any strip club that you want to talk about, like, I was doing that shit way before your time. A lot of you motherfuckers, like, it ain't nothing about the H. Every story you want to know, I was sipping drink. I fell asleep in the drive-through of a Jack in the Box. You know what I'm saying? Plenty of times leaving dreams. James Harden wasn't the first person that had a motherfucking plaque. He wasn't the first person that got today. I put James on dreams before he got to the H-Town. You feel what I'm saying? So it just be like, man, y'all miss me with that. But I wanted to tell you that, like, bro, I'm a person who I'm big and I'm always supportive of people that's willing to get uncomfortable.
100%.
Because in order to reach goals, in order to take it to new heights in anything in life, man, you gotta be willing to get uncomfortable.
Man, you gotta be willing to get uncomfortable.
And step outside your box. So when people come to me and be like, man, I see Dame Dollar, I see D House, I see Stack 5 rap. So what? That's their motherfucking business. And matter of fact, that shit banging.
That shit super banging.
So y'all can miss me.
I'm 34 on the media charts, but no matter what, I'm doing fine if you ask me.
I mean,
I'm independent too. Independent too. So I'm up there with labels and everything else. Compete with Drakes and Kendricks. I'm seeing those names when I get my little spin report back. So.
And a lot of people don't know this spin report.
I'm spending fine.
You in rotation.
Come on.
Yeah, you in rotation, but it's a blessing to see it, man. You make that transition and you still approaching it exactly the way you approach the game. Because I always been a fan of you on the court. I appreciate hoopers. That's my thing when they was like, well, man, Killa don't know what the hell he talking about. Yes, I do. It's just we in the age now where shit a lot more sensitive.
Yeah.
Everybody got access to an opinion and everybody think their opinion a fact. That's why I say I'm a realist and I'm gonna say I'm a real nigga. So I'm gonna say what everybody else afraid to say. They want to say it, they just don't want to get whatever come with it. My whole career as a rapper, bro, I always wanted to get uncomfortable. I operate in chaos.
Yeah.
If you're a rapper, you gotta understand I operate in total chaos. When shit cool, pressure gotta be on me.
Yeah.
And I perform like Mike under pressure.
Yeah.
And it's like, when you in these situations, when the camera on and the mic on, do it feel exactly like you finna get in that game?
Yeah.
The first time you ever got in the game?
Nah, man, everything. But then it's like you said, when you having fun with it,
and that's all you gotta have with it.
That's what I've been doing. Like I've been
never treat it like a job, bro. Never do that.
Bro, you ready to hit the road?
Man, I've been on the road. I know, my fault. I know. I've been to Mayfest. I've been out through Atlanta. I did Off the Porch. Like, I've been places, bro. And they want me to go more places.
So I'm saying, when you hit the stage, like I'm trying to, as an athlete, because I want to know, like when you hit the fucking stage, bro, you get different type of butterflies than what you do when you hit them bright lights on the basketball court?
Nah. To be honest, I feel like shit. Like I said, I'm having fun.
Because basketball is a team sport, so at least you got your squad with you. But out there.
But look,
when you doing what you do, you want deep on that motherfucker.
Nah, my squad be with me too, but they in the background. They understand. You still got a team.
But when you grab the mic, it's you.
I know, but then it's
that same feeling.
It's the same feeling. My boy back. Look right there. Hey.
That's how I always seen it.
You know, when you hit a basketball player, when I hear that, oh, nigga, it's on. Yeah. It's time to go. Scared feet don't eat.
But you want to know the crazy part about this shit is seeing rappers that's hoopers. Shout out to my partner Shaq. He another one. And a lot of people think Shaq got a ghostwriter. Shaq write that shit himself.
Yeah.
They think Stack got a ghostwriter. I don't write shit, come out Stack mouth. Stack do that himself. One thing I'm gonna tell you, being a hooper, and anybody that know me in Houston, they'll tell you that. I get people walk up to me all the time. Bro, you don't hoop in LA no more. You don't hoop over here no more. I'm saying that to say this. The best rappers that's athletes was real hoopers. All of the real hoopers approach rap the same way they approach the game. And I watch your game, and I can literally put your game on the same level as your rapping. Yeah. You a hooper.
Yeah.
So the rapping, you approach rap the same way. When I look at Shaq approach it, he approach it like a hooper. When I see Stack, when I see Dame Dollar, when I seen Al, hell, Kobe. A lot of people didn't know Kobe rapped his ass off.
Kobe did.
And the point I'm making is hoopers. Everybody that was real hoopers, that's the crazy part. But we got some like what's Tony Parker. That was the funny
one. I seen that shit, man. It fucked me up. I seen TP. It kind of fucked me up. I was like, shit, do your thing.
Do your thing, TP.
Do your thing, man. But nah, for real though, that's the biggest message, man. It's about being uncomfortable. And do you. That's the problem. Hey, look, in 2026, I told the world, man, my biggest thing, I'm going to mind my business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now, we going to always come on here. I'm going to talk basketball. We going to talk sports. We going to talk culture. We're going to talk a whole lot of shit because it's a lot of stuff going on.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? You can't flip on the internet without saying, you know what I'm saying?
I got a question for everybody.
Pastor such and such messing with the 16-year-old son. That shit look kind of tricky. Turn around, then all of a sudden, the son doing a stage video, taking all the gifts.
I got a question. Since the out here rapping and Perk, bona fide shit talker, we talking hip hop, so I got this question and we on Unplugged, so we gonna talk shit.
All right.
Give me your assessment on the T.I. 50 Cent shit. Perk say, here this nigga go.
Man.
And being a fan, give it to me from a fan standpoint. It ain't to throw no dirt. Look at Perk.
It's just too many speculation.
I'm gonna ask D House. I ain't gonna even get Perk opinion.
I'm gonna respond.
I haven't really dove into it, if that makes sense, because I've been too busy working.
I'm talking about from the hip hop standpoint. We ain't even got to get into personal shit. Who you like more? And it's just like looking at a game. You like Fifth more.
50. He went the way he's got the whole damn house in flame. One man got the whole house making songs about him. He's going up in the algorithm. 50 is an algorithm king. If you haven't been hooked to his games, he'll set you up and make you feel like, oh, like it's nothing. Like I got the best of you, but the whole time he got some tricks up his sleeve too. So he know how to play with the algorithm. And when you go on a family going against a man that not a really trick and play with the algorithm.
So you think Fifth got the upper hand?
Yeah, because he know how to play with the algorithm.
What you think, Big Perk?
I don't think he has the upper hand. I think I don't like to see it. To be honest with you, I'm gonna keep it all the way real.
Mm-hmm.
We're in 2026 right now. I would rather see more uplifting, you know what I mean, on some real shit when it comes to that space, because we are talking about two kings.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't talking about two popular. We talking about two powerful motherfuckers who have a real impact on our culture.
100.
Right? And when you think about 50 coming from New York, what he done, the albums he dropped, the movies, you know what I'm saying, what he's doing in the production space, director space, and all that shit, he's killing the game.
Yeah.
But when you talk about Tip in the South, you talk about, when you start talking about songs like Be Easy and all that, man, like it's man, shit. Man, T.I. got me through a whole lot of shit.
I respect.
You know what I'm saying? And I think, the way that he's been creative and with his comeback, and his comeback's been kind of hitting, both of them been hit below the belt. You know what I'm saying? I feel like family should be off limits on both sides, but once you spark that fire, it is what it is. But I'm going to say this, as a black man, I don't like to see it.
Yeah.
I'm going to say this.
I want to see the rap battle.
I'm going to say this.
I think that's good for the culture. But as a black man, I don't like to see that the public eye, them crashing heads hitting below the belt like that. You keep it music, my music better than yours, let's have a rap battle. I'm cool with that.
Who sold more? Who sold more?
They equally about the same.
Yeah.
They equally about the same. 50. So I'm gonna say this: they even on number ones. They both like they both got number ones, 4 number ones. They both 41 hits, 41 Billboard hits, 43. 50 got probably like 20 million to 30 million sold. T.I. got like 11 to 18. They neck and neck. And I'm gonna say this as from a rapper standpoint. We in a competitive sport.
Correct.
And being that this shit is competitive and rap is a verbal shit talking assault, it's a gladiator sport with words.
Mm-hmm.
I'm big on respect and disrespect. In rap, we know to keep shit rap. If it gotta go somewhere else, it go there. But them the consequences of playing with fire. You get burnt.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this: T.I. ain't no stranger to danger when it come to battle in rapping. He gonna look at it. He did it against Shorty Low. He did it against my partner Flip. I'm being neutral in everything that I'm saying, and I'm coming from a fan standpoint. Being a rapper, I'm gonna say this. 50 Cent made a complete career off this what he do. Dissing. Let's get into the disrespect. 50 Cent will take it all the way down with the disrespect. He disrespect Irv Gotti when the day of his funeral, he disrespect. But sometimes you gotta understand this. Everybody not tolerating no bully, bro. Everybody, I grew up where I hated bullies. I was the one gonna bully the bully. I look forward to running into a bully. Lyrically, look forward to running into it. Sometimes you meet your match. It ain't that he a family. To his default, T.I. default, the money jamming, King jamming, You went at that man mama. So when think about a man coming at your mama.
No.
Ain't no disrespect.
I understand that. And then like vice versa. You want my mama on a shirt after sending your shot.
Yeah. But it ain't no levels. It ain't no
levels
to what disrespect.
Once it start.
Yeah.
Correct. So but I'm saying this like this, right? 50, Lloyd, Banks, Books, Tony Yayo. Tony Yayo is doing podcasting now. Eating what he said, eating what?
Smoked duck in Morocco.
This is a man part of 50 Cent's camp.
Mm-hmm.
He took care of his camp. So when I think of a man that took care of his camp and his T.I.'s kids just now really coming on and adding on to what he's been trying to lay down. Like I just look at 50 work, he achieved that goal a lot.
Nah, 100%.
So
he took care of Banks and Buck ain't out. He beefing with them. Yayo still there.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, they was able to get a chance to change their family life.
Benefit.
Like and Tip gave people some chances to change their family life too. We're not gonna just sweep what he done for hustle. What's they called?
Grand Hustle.
Yeah. We ain't gonna sweep like he didn't have Iggy Azalea over there and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? When she was doing
Travis Scott.
Yeah. So
the level of talent though, bro.
You ain't gonna be the movie. You're not gonna be the movie director.
Who that?
Anybody.
Tip. So we can go here. I'm gonna say this. Tip in movies.
Yes,
and damn good.
50,
taking a bad motherfucker. ATL a bad motherfucker.
Power. This man got TV series
that's cool,
but that's years.
Yeah,
it's years.
T.I. got years in it too.
Years.
He do what you don't see T.I. doing shows and shit too.
He do his stand up. He do a lot of stuff.
He doing shit too.
T.I.
But at the end of the day, I'm gonna say this here, brother. On hit for hit, I can give 50 one good. I'm gonna say Get Rich and Die Trying is a bad son of a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
The Massacre is a bad son of a bitch. But when we go to talking about Tip, see, this the difference, bro. When you go to talking about a T.I., you meet everybody that Holmes then came in. Again, this ain't no knock. I'm a 50 Cent fan, but I'm facts over feelings.
Come on.
So when you go to talking about hip hop, and the shit T.I. and how T.I. get busy, and we talking about a verses, he gonna take you from the club, he gonna take you to the Rihannas, he gonna take you to the Hoves, he gonna take you to the Kanye's. Then he got one of the baddest producers ever to touch, Pharrell. He one of the reasons, Pharrell is one of the reasons T.I. even came into stardom. Pharrell been with him his whole career.
50 went to the doctor.
He went to the doctor. He ain't been with the doctor since now.
It don't have. Hey, look, but once you go to that class, you already know. You know as a rapper. Once you go to that class, you got. He had Doc. Hey, look, he had M and he had Doc.
But I got on hit for hit right now. 50 got some bad son bitches, but you ain't fucking with no T.I.
We just gotta see. I just want to see
T.I. kicking that ass right now. He kick to me. T.I. kicking his ass
because it's like 50 Cent got tricks up his sleeve.
Bro,
That's why I don't know.
Is a bad motherfucker.
Trap music, urban legend,
all that shit.
King.
Man, that motherfucker T.I.
Paper Route.
Man, I'm telling you, T.I. got me through summers.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
50 and T.I. got me through shit. I like them both. I'm just saying.
It's crazy how they going at it. It's crazy.
Being a 50 fan, though, I'm going to say this.
Both of them make good music.
100%. Being a fan of both of them and being unbiased and not having no feelings in it. If I'm looking at a fight right now and I see Floyd Mayweather getting his ass whooped by Shakur Stevenson, I'm going to say Shakur Stevenson whooping Floyd Mayweather ass. And I ain't got no dog in the fight. Just looking from a standpoint. If you a competitor, if you into competing, as much as 50 competes, and this 50 game, that they playing 50 game. They on 50 field playing 50 game. T.I. up by 20 right now.
You got to give it time. You know that as a rapper.
Drake tried to give it time. And what happened to Drake? That son bitch drowned. All that thinking you bigger. This the thing in rap. You think you bigger than the program. The program gonna show you it's bigger than you. Because when Drake thought he was too big to respond to Kendrick, every time in this rap shit, once you throw that rock, your ass got 24 hours to respond. 50 tried that shit with Ross. Ross wasn't going for it. He made music. Good music gonna be the antic. When you can make a hit, then you look at when he came at Jada. Jada smoked his ass. When he came at Fab and Jim Jones, them Fab jumped out. Everybody that's rapping, when you dealing with real rappers that's gonna come out the gate and go to busting their gun, the thing about Tip take beef songs and turn them bitches into anthems. And you looking at the Drake and Kendrick shit all over again, but on a whole different scale. Right now, 50 looking like Drake. He ain't responding quick enough because that shit he just dropped towards what T.I. got a #1 record out of this shit right now. #1.
Yeah.
And that's to say antics over good music gonna smoke. It's just like a bad game.
Yeah.
You come out there and you talking shit and you go out on that floor and you have a bad game. It ain't your night every night. Y'all both know that.
Yeah. Yeah. But you got to give it time, though, because guess what? You call me this night, Perk. What I'm thinking about when I get on the bus. When I see that nigga ass, Perk, I got his picture in my locker.
Yeah.
Coach talk to me. So it's that's why I say with the rap stuff, you just got to give it time because it's like, I think like 50's doing a good job of letting even T.I. like family members get their chance to get at him one-on-one instead of just quickly responding.
But the advantage 50 got is this, and I'm going to tell you the advantage that he has over them. 50 is so powerful in media.
The algorithm.
50, not only the algorithm, he has a Nicki Minaj type fan base to where he really ain't got to say shit. His fans fighting more of the battle. His fans are fighting more of the battle than the actual, he having to say shit, because when you got a fan base that strong, that can just
get out the way,
come out, you can get out the way.
Get out the
and
way.
Don't think about it. When you hear, you deal with it every day. When you look at the Jordan, LeBron, Kobe debate, the fans do more squabbling than the actual basketball players have to squabble.
I learned how powerful that fan base shit is in the music game. When I didn't in my eyes, I said something on TV and I didn't even think it was that disrespectful, right?
Yeah.
I said something about Nicki Minaj.
Come on now.
And it wasn't even like that. It
Them
wasn't
Barbs got dead on your ass.
I ain't even know who the fuck the Barbs were.
You found out that day?
No, real talk. I found out those next 2 days.
Yeah.
And I didn't know
48 hours.
I didn't know they was willing to push that line. I'm talking about white phone number, my phone number.
Yeah.
We go kill your kids and all this.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh shit, hold on. Like, nah, for real?
50 got them same type of fans.
I didn't know, you know.
I think both T.I. and 50 probably.
50 shit way worse. 50 ain't having to say nothing. When he's so quiet with his power and his ego, he's showing you via ego, like, I'm really him. Like, I don't even gotta say nothing to you. That's that Drake. That's what Drake did with Kendrick. And I'm a Drake and Kendrick fan, but Kendrick was on his ass like white on rice. Well, no, I'm not. Every time you think you gonna respond, he came back with one. Tip doing that same shit. But shout out to both of them boys, though. They both some bad boys.
Yeah.
They both some bad boys.
Shout out, do y'all thing over there. Y'all go over there, handle that. I'll be over here in my little region.
We ain't none of us.
We ain't got shit to do with this shit. So please don't call Perk. Don't get it Perk comments with the Barb shit. Don't get it by. But
don't get it mine either.
What can we expect from you soon? What you got coming out soon?
All right, so I got this track called 101 coming out soon that I'm gonna be dropping in about a week. And then I got another track coming out with Fastlane pretty soon. So I've been talking to distributors.
That's my dog,
stuff of that nature and stuff. Just trying to line my ducks up, you know what I'm saying, and make sure that I have everything in order. You know, basketball players, we like organization, you know what I'm saying? So just try to just carry over everything and just be organized in everything that we're doing and move as a unit. Like I said, like it ain't solely about me, but I'm working for my team. The team that I have now, you know what I'm saying? They really putting in time, effort, and they really pushing me. So I'm doing this for the people that's really pushing.
How many hours a day you spending in the studio, just behind the scenes, to let a lot of the outside.
I sleep in that motherfucker.
It take that.
I know. I know how many hours you would stay. You didn't see I jumped on your
You was
live
on
the
the
other
live.
day.
I was
when
in
you
there
went
for this
I was on the live.
That'd be the time.
My big ass up snacking.
That'll be the time.
I'm up eating like a motherfucker. Shouldn't even be up at that time. Damn show shouldn't be eating. Motherfucker blood pressure higher than the motherfucker.
I'm trying to tell you.
Waterburger B.O.B., man. That's what the time I'm on at 4 o'clock. We getting a B.O.B. and we going back to the booth, man. We gonna try to get some work done.
Yeah, but the audience needed to hear that because I'm telling you, the audience, the only thing they think of is that, oh yeah, a basketball player, he get in the lab, he may spend a couple hours, but he ain't committed to the shit.
Yeah.
Like I know, but I'm saying we talking to an audience. Yeah, they want to know. Like they want to know how many hours D-House putting in behind the scenes. Is he fully committed to it? They hear the music, so they know you ain't bullshitting, but they also want to hear it come out your mouth.
I sleep there. Like I'll leave after sleeping there, getting all my work done, go freshen up, take care of the dogs, handle responsibility for my kids and my family, and then I'm back there.
Yeah.
What are your goals? Like
my goal is to turn my company into like what QC did for his brand.
That's dope.
I want a Fortune 500 type company. I want to make Houston a bigger area. Like I'm part of the younger crew. They be saying the gatekeepers, you know what I'm saying? I have nothing to do with that because I'm on this realm. I'm just trying to make it a basketball thing and make us come together because if we ain't coming together, we ain't gonna make no money regardless what type of keeper you are. You know what I'm saying? So
ain't no gate to keep.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Cause they got the world kind of got offended on our last conversation.
100%.
When I asked you, I said about the Houston rappers and Dallas rappers, and I named H-Town legends. I named our OGs, Killa, Bun, Kiki, Paul, Thugger. List goes on, right? When you talk about the legends, the OGs, and all of a sudden, you know, I don't really dive into comments. I peek in there every now and then. I don't entertain the shit, you know what I'm saying? Because I let them argue amongst themselves.
Yeah.
That was the first thing is like gatekeeping. And I'm like, I don't see nobody gatekeep.
I'm going to say this.
That's the younger generation.
I'm going to say this. This the beauty of it. And I want to give flowers to the young men that's rocking and rolling. I want to shout out Fast Lane. I want to shout out Sauce Walk. He doing a excellent job at what he doing for us getting on Twitch because Walk is so multifaceted to where he's a businessman, but he's also a phenomenal rapper.
Correct.
And having that background of his dad being a wrestler, he understands the importance of getting in character. And what I love that Walk does so much is that he's Albert off the mic, but he's Sauce Walker when the lights on. And that's the main thing. You gotta understand it's two sides of a coin when you're a rapper.
Right.
You gotta shout out the Mona Leos. You gotta shout out Lil Jeremy. You gotta shout out the Cartel Bows. You gotta shout out all of the youngsters that's doing something. They're doing their thing and they're working. It's just different now from what a lot of the OGs had because they have an advantage with the internet and with the algorithm to where you don't really have to work as hard. The whole point me and Perk was trying to make, and it was no disrespect to nobody, is that a lot of people get complacent with social media. Social media is just half the battle.
Correct.
You got to actually think about it. The bubble, y'all had to stay in one place to hoop. If I can compare this, I'm finna make a complete cool comparison to this shit. I'm
allergic to bubbles.
Yeah, now watch this. Think about the bubble where you had to stay in that one area where you didn't have contact with anybody. When you don't have a bubble, they're allowed to see you on TV, but you also move. So you going in different environments as a rapper, learning different environments in different cultures. A lot of people became so complacent with the internet, they feel like they don't have to move. And a lot of people get to what I call followers is the equivalent. Telling me you got 1 million followers equivalent to telling me you got $1 million in Monopoly money. Because the algorithm is set up now to where you don't even touch that. It's a whole financial thing going on with the algorithm. In order to tap into your actual fan base, you have to tap into social media and pay to touch those fans. So once you look at your engagement on the internet, your engagement shows you where your fans are.
Yeah.
Just like when you watch a game, when you look at the analytics to what you doing when you're doing commentating, in order to see where your fan base is, you have to look at those analytics to know if I got 1,000 people here, and I tell everybody this, the world of ghetto.
Yeah.
If Houston, just one city within Texas, think about it. You get 100 fans there, you get 100 fans in Dallas, you get 100 fans in San Antonio, you get 100 fans in Austin, you get 100 fans in Atlanta. That's cool. You can touch them on the internet, but you need to physically go out there and touch those fans. When you physically go touch them, that's just like doing game
different.
on the road.
Yeah.
And a lot of people get complacent with the internet and feel like they don't have to go do that. So when I was making the comment about Perk being on the road, when he talking to other people, they not talking about what we talking about here.
Right.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the beauty of it. Ain't that we not together and we putting nobody down. It's just when you go in these rooms, you want to be able to, when you in that room in LA, you heard of D House. Yeah, that nigga D House jamming.
Yeah.
You go in Atlanta, you heard that nigga D House. That nigga D House jamming. That's because you putting boots on the ground.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
you actually going out there and doing the work that comes with.
Come with being around.
And my thing is the gatekeeping part is this, right? Like if you're an up and coming artist and you want some promotion or you want somebody to get behind you, it's not nobody else's job to come and search you out.
Correct.
100%.
It's not it's when I got into the media space, it wasn't Stephen A. Smith's job or Marcus Spears' job to come and search me out and say, I'm gonna take you under my wing.
100%.
If I had a question, I'm calling them about this media game. If I'm learning something or I needed to know something, I'm picking up the phone. I'm the one that's trying to get better at this shit. I'm the one that's trying to learn this shit. Like I'm not saying all, but the one thing, and you may could tell me if I'm right or if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm right on this one. I guarantee you ain't never had a problem with an up and coming artist from the 409.
Never. If everybody know me, I can name damn near everybody that's popping in the 409 because not only am I a student, I'm a fan of rap first. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like Big out there, he's so jamming. I'm jamming him right now.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying? I'm jamming my homegirl out there. I'm jamming Will. You know what I'm saying? Right off, and if I'm missing certain people, it like what's his name?
T. I know who you're talking about. T.
Yeah. Then you got Big J. I'm knowing everybody that's rocking in Big Money, Texas. You know what I'm saying? But I'm also familiar with everybody that's rocking here. And the thing is, all I'm gonna say is you gotta put your best foot forward. Me, when I got in the rap, I didn't go wait on Slim to seek out me, even though they knew who I was, but I made sure I was on everybody's radar.
Yeah.
Wherever the big dogs was at, I wanted to come in there with the big dogs and spar. If you had a studio session over here, I'm gonna make sure I was around everybody that count, and I'm gonna soak up that knowledge and build a lot of relationships. Once I got signed, the beauty of what I did was when we went on the road, I created relationships as I was on the road to spread everything. Bro, I came from hustling, straight up on the black top, 10 toes down. I wasn't giving a damn about my city. I gave a damn about my city and always give a damn. Once I planted my feet in my city, it's time to take this show on the goddamn road like Ringling Brothers, bro.
Yeah.
You got to take the show on the road. You ain't shit unless they know you everywhere else. We had the city on Smash. It was time to show the world and get the world familiar with the city. You know what I'm saying? And the world was familiar. You had the NBA back in the day. You had niggas like Glenn Robinson and all them jamming Screw. It was so many. You had Ticket and them jamming Screw. You had, I've witnessed it with my own eyes, the power of a DJ spreading this shit around. That's why when you think about when you in college, when you on the road, everybody jamming and passing around music, getting everybody hip to everybody. So it's your job as an artist. You might be partners with this person and this person. It ain't their job. It's your job to make sure they on your radar.
Yeah. Facts. And if you don't make people believe in your brand, or if people feel like you don't believe in your brand, why would, you know what I'm saying?
Come on, man.
Why would somebody get behind you and support you? So, like I said, that's what made me, fuck it. Go ahead and dive into it face
And
first.
you're doing a great job.
Get messy, man. Fuck it.
Man, I mean, I get uncomfortable. I'm with you 1,000%, man. You brought up the bubble.
The bubble.
Hey, I just want to ask. You ain't got to answer. I just want to ask, man. The bubble, it went down in the bubble D house. You know what I'm saying?
And I wasn't saying the bubble because it's going down. I want you to know that. I ain't gonna say that.
Bubble, you know what I'm saying? I just, you know.
Man, they ain't catch me with nothing, Perk. There wasn't no woman up in there, man. You know, there wasn't no woman up in my room.
They were trying to fry you and old man the wheel, man.
I'm gonna leave it at this, bro. I'm gonna say it like this here. Man, motherfucker just told me you was a real one, man, and you just took the heat for somebody. That's what I heard. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna leave it at that.
That's what I heard.
I'm a real one, and I lost a lot of opportunities for my kids. So if you looking and you learning from me today, if you didn't do the crime, stay out of the way of the time. You know what I'm saying? Realistically, because it can play a major factor in your life. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'm struggling, I'm hurting, I'm comfortable, I'm good. Nigga can go buy anything. But shit, 60 more M's or 10 more M's, that does sound a lot more nice to the profit. So I took it. It is what it is. I ain't tripping. I did suffer and lost a lot, but as a man, I'm not gonna cry about it. I fixed that shit.
You took it like a G
now. I'm whole now, bro. And I took every lick. People were saying crazy shit. Like you said, the fans would say crazy shit even to my mom. My mom was getting, you know what I'm saying?
That's cold.
Like they was like contesting my mom, like, you raised this type of, people don't even know, like, shit, I'm undrafted. Like, literally, you not know, like, this is what's gonna separate my family from staying in the hood or getting every one of my cousins out. I lost it. My cousins, they not mad at me. They say, hey, bro, you did everything you did. Did you do it? I told them no. They said, all right, bro. We moving on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, we ain't, you still my little cousin. I don't care what nobody's saying. The work that you put in is still respected.
Hey, boy, when you retire, you start to see who in your corner.
Yeah.
I learned the hard way. I mean, I learned, you know what I mean? I learned, and then I realized, you know what I'm saying? Then I end up popping back on the scene, obviously, because I got an opportunity to open up another chapter.
Yeah.
But during that time when it was dark, like, oh shit. Cause you hear these stories.
Yeah.
When you playing, they have all these old heads, retired old heads, they come in, you like, man, fuck, we gotta stay another hour after the practice, listen to this motherfucker. But at the same time,
that's important.
It's important.
Huge.
Now that you look back on it, you like, and now I catch myself telling.
That's what I was gonna say
sitting
to
up
you
here,
too.
I'm like, man, hold on,
I think it's
dog.
a beautiful thing.
But they sitting up here looking at me like, man, get your. I'm like, nah, like for real, a lot of shit changed, bro. Like you go from a motherfucker paying your bills, and you go from somebody doing everything for you to you hands on. You hands on.
Yeah.
Shit, I'm over there. I'm hands on. Me and my wife, we pay the light bill. We paying this, and I like. You get accustomed to real life living.
Yeah.
I think that shit, but for me, it became fun because it's like shit, me and wife, we just trying to strategize now. It's like, all right, we want to do this, want to take trips here, do stuff like this, make sure the kids straight. So it's like, all right, let me call them and make sure we getting what we getting. You know what I'm saying? And if wife can call, we'll call and get the lower price.
Take the lower
price. Tell you the
pay the
thing,
bill and get out.
You know what I love about the experiences that y'all had and y'all having kids? I always say having a kid, that's your second chance God gave you. Like that's your redo. I call it a redo. You know, we was having a conversation off camera about something with my son.
Yeah.
I always try to tell my son, this the redo for me. A lot of youngsters, when we was growing up, we didn't necessarily want to hear from the old head. It's way more important to hear from this way than it is to hear from that way, because you actually experience shit that they didn't get to experience, and the things that your setbacks that you had, opportunities you missed, they get to have a whole cheat sheet now.
Yeah.
This your do-over.
Yeah.
And it's like you get to see shit that you didn't take advantage of. They're in a situation now to take full advantage. And that ain't to say you're going to make them be hoopers or you're going to make your kids do this. But seeing what you went through,
Yeah.
they get to weather a storm away like a whole lot different because you actually the cheat code.
Yeah.
So I think it's
about going
important.
through that adversity like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And two of my sons, they play baseball. Two of my other sons play basketball. You know what I'm saying? And then my baby boy, he young right now. So I'm gonna let Tom run his course. And like I told my sons, whatever y'all choose to do, bro, I'm gonna support y'all, bro. I don't care. If you want to go wash 100 cars a day, bring my bitch ass car out there and contribute to the cause.
Yeah, that's dope.
Because you got my last name on your back, and I want you to know that I'm gonna be proud of you no matter what. Don't go out there and just be doing anything now. You know what I'm saying? Crashing out. Like build something up for yourself. So when I'm dead and gone, everything that I gave you is just an add-on to what you already have.
Do the youngsters from both of y'all, and this is a question for both of y'all. Do the youngsters, y'all go back and y'all talk to a lot of the guys that's in the locker rooms and guys that's playing right now to try to give them any knowledge?
Man, to be honest, I don't even have to go back because a lot of times when a mistake happened on TV, I'm actually giving you game on TV.
100%.
On some real shit. Like, I'm actually giving you guys, like, for example, I just came back from the Nike EYBL tournament. My middle son was playing out there in Memphis, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I see Ja Morant and them people over there. You know what I'm saying? And it's been tension between me and Ja because I'm going to give it to Ja the real. You know what I'm saying? When shit come to me and I got to speak on the situation, I'm telling you what I'm hearing. You know what I mean? And I'm telling you, hey, bro, like, don't fuck off your bag. You know what I'm saying? Memphis trying to trade you, and teams are asking for a pick to package with you. Meaning, in order for us to take Ja Morant, we want a first-round pick. Nah, that shit supposed to be the other way around.
Yeah.
That you got one
it's value.
You got one foot in the grave, the other on the banana peel.
Yeah.
And so I know you feel some type of way, but make no mistake about it, because you see me in that suit and tie, I'm no way, I'm nowhere close to a hoe.
Yeah.
When you see me
that's
in
Texas
person.
shit.
So when you see me in person, you see me across the gym, part of you really want to think you gonna come over and say something to me.
Yeah.
Then the other part is like, man, hold on, man, this motherfucker 6'10", 350 pounds over there. And really crazy.
Yeah.
Right?
But it's that Texas shit. That's our main thing. Texas. We ain't no hoes.
We ain't no, like, you
Far
know what I'm
from
saying? And when I'm giving free game on TV and I'm saying, hey, man, I'm talking to Ja, I'm not making this up. You don't think general managers, you don't think scouts, agents, coaches, man, they calling my phone every day.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not just making this up. I'm not an insider. I don't do reporting. But if it's a message that need to be out there, I'm talking not only to you, I'm talking to everybody.
Yeah.
Because black men I don't think a lot of black men understand, bro, to be undrafted, bro, and to be in that position, that's a blessing, bro. That means your talent was so goddamn good. They might not look at it like you skipped the line, but you skipped the line. And you was that talented, you ain't even get drafted and still got picked.
Mm-hmm.
That say a lot. Do you think that say a lot?
That says a lot. I skipped the line. I used to go around that motherfucker saying I got the super mask. Because remember, I was fighting on the two-way. Remember, it was a debate where they signed me, cut me, keep the days. So shit, I ran out of days, went back down to the G League. They weren't giving us what we asked for at the time, shit, and what we was asking for is what they end up giving us later down the line, which was dumb. You know what I'm saying? But like you said, man, I'm just looking at all that stuff, like talking to my kid, like my son, he like 9 now, and he just be talking to me about stuff that he remember, and I just be like you said, I just think, I'd be like, man, I really did that, huh? Like that's kind of tough to do, looking at the game and looking at other undrafted players that I went into the league with. You know what I'm saying? So,
and think about it, like your situation that you went through, and you gonna stand on business with whatever came with it, but it's like you got an opportunity to tell other young men that's playing the game with that opportunity, how important it is
to handle your business the first go around, bro. Don't even leave it to chance, huh? That's what the coach say, huh?
Man, I'm gonna tell you, man. Like I'm gonna tell you, and we can end on this. I got this career, this other chapter in my life, and real talk, I don't smoke, I don't drink. Occasionally, I may take a shot. We may be out this once every 6 months type shit.
Mm-hmm.
Because I had so many regrets as a player. Although I played 14 years, won the NBA championship, all that shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Individually, I left a lot on the table.
Yeah.
Because I didn't stay in the city where I was playing at and just lock myself and sacrifice and work my ass off in the off season. I actually came back to the H. You know what I'm saying? I made sure I had 3-4 ounces of at the time, and it was called hydro. You know what I'm saying? That's what I know. And then we got introduced to the grapes and the sour diesel, and then this shit started going from there. But I had that. I had 3-4 pints of the real shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't lying. I was sipping, drinking the cream soda with my food.
And the thing
while
is,
I'm in the league, and it ain't nothing to brag about, but it's real shit. So I was. You couldn't tell me I wasn't H-Town. Like, my blacks was served out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't bullshitting. Like, I'm Texas. Like, I was rushing home.
Yeah.
Like, I'm in Texas. They knew it, man.
If you knew then what you knew now,
bruh,
you probably have multiple championships.
So, but more accolades, and probably would have added 3, 4, 5 years on to my career.
Yeah.
Because I would have been in the lab.
Mm-hmm.
So with this journey right here, I'm like, man, I ain't leaving nothing on the table.
And you doing a damn good job, bro. I want to give you your flowers,
I appreciate
bro.
it, but that been my mindset. Like, man, fuck that. I ain't leaving nothing on the table.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's just real. So, nah, man. Hey, D House, we appreciate you. Look, anytime you want to stop by with us,
hey,
we talk that shit now. We talking football. We ain't get a chance to get into that, but we go dive into that next week. There's so much shit going on. In
so much.
But we talk hoop. We talk culture. Man, you know what I'm saying? But nah, I want to give you your flowers. I know Killa want to. I let him in on something. But yeah, man, like getting uncomfortable, bro, doing you in your own space. I always say, man, stay in your lane till you find your exit, bro. And it look like you found your exit. Continue to do what you doing, bro. You always got support over here with me. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you coming on.
Appreciate you.
And shit, don't look back, man.
Yeah, man. It's just a blessing to even know your story. And I didn't know a lot about your story, but I was a fan first on the floor because I can appreciate hooping. And it's a blessing to see you made that transition through all your adversities and you still fighting for that position to even still be in that light like that, man.
Yeah.
That take a whole lot of confidence and drive to even be able to say, you know what? This chapter here, but I'm finna go full throttle with this chapter.
Yeah.
And you doing a damn good job, bro.
Appreciate it.
You got my support. You need anything on me, bro. I ain't nothing but a phone call away, big dog. Any game I can give you, anything, any directions, in ways that I can point a knowledge on the rap side, man, all I can tell you is, bro, keep pushing and focus and lock in on your audience and your fan base because you got a fan base now and you need to cater to that fan base. Take that same approach you did with basketball and do it just with the rap, bro. But I ain't even got to tell you that because you doing that.
Yes, sir. I appreciate both of y'all, man. And like I said, I'm going to give y'all flowers for being veterans at y'all work too. And just to see y'all doing y'all thing and having a chance to come behind y'all and cement myself up in history just like y'all fellas did. It's a blessing, bro. And to get advice like that, like you said, I'm gonna take the advice, lock in, and like you said, I'm here, bro. I'm in the age, bro. If you call me when you need me, call me when you need me.
Yeah. Nah, I appreciate it, man. That's another episode of Perk Unplugged. We appreciate y'all. Got my boy Killa, my right-hand man, my little brother D House in the building. Next episode next week. Stay tuned.